Hello everyone. In this session today I am going to explain you how to configure the exchange rate gain or loss postings in Focus-ERP. First of all, we should understand what is this exchange gain or loss. An exchange gain or loss is caused by a change in the exchange rate between when an invoice was issued and when it was paid. When an invoice is entered in at one rate and paid at another, this will generate an exchange gain or loss. Now in practical, I'll show you how to configure this exchange rate in Focus-ERP, and I'll show you the transactions, how it will get posted in financial accounting. Let me log in into Focus-ERP first. I'm just logging with the admin credentials. Before configuring these exchange rates, you need to configure the main checkpoints. Let me show you first. First, you need to have the exchange rates for respective currencies. Okay, click on masters, click on currency, and then click on exchange rate. Here your base currency would be INR. I'm just taking as an example, and your target currency would be USD. Now you can see the rate which is configured as 0.0120630160. So 1 INR equals to this much USD. Okay, once you have configured this, you just save that. Okay, once the exchange rate is saved, now you need to do one more setting. Click on settings, configure transactions. On the left hand side, click on accounts. Okay, when you click on accounts, here you can see foreign exchange gain account, foreign exchange gain loss account. Here you need to map the respective account. You can have your desired accounts here. I have taken the default account. Okay, you can map these two accounts and click on update. Okay, once you map this, there is one more setting. Click on ARAP. Here you have depends on maintain billwise for ARAP. Click these two options, maintain AR transaction currencies, maintain AP transaction currencies. Even this also you need to check it and click on update. Once this setting is done, there is one more setting in miscellaneous. You can see here show exchange rate difference in ledger. Even this you need to check. Once this is checked, click on update. Here your configuration is finished. Once this configuration is finished, now let me give you one example. I am taking a supplier invoice into my accounts. I'll just post one invoice, purchase voucher in USD currency. I'm going with a quick search. I'll go to purchase vouchers. Here I already have one transaction. I'll just show you on this. I have a transaction on 14th January 2024. Taken a purchase account, debit account, credit account would be my vendor account, and then my currency is in header and exchange rate. Now to get these two fields, you need to click on these bars and click on setting. In this you have a miscellaneous tab. Here you can see here add currency in header. You have to select the header and then you have to click on input exchange rate. If you don't have those fields, you can come to settings and you can configure this and click on update. Once you click on update, you can see those settings in the purchase voucher header part. Okay, here I am just giving one currency USD. It is showing as 82.898. I'm just taking one raw material, one quantity for 1000 USD dollars. Okay, 1000 USD. I'll just save this. When I save this, I'll just click on pick and then click on OK. Now my voucher is saved. Let me show you the ledger now. Again, I'm going with a quick search. Ledger. Here in ledger, I'll just select all the accounts just to show you how the debit and credit transactions are affected in financial accounting. It's getting loaded. Now the financial reports ledger got loaded. Let me select the accounts. You have a date option here, current financial year, start date and end date. You have many options here. You can select the desired option. Okay, here I am selecting all, or you can select the required account. You can select the purchase account and vendor account also. Let me select all and show you, because I have only purchase transaction in my ERP. Now you see I have only one transaction in my book of accounts. Now you can see this is a purchase account which is debited with 1000 and my vendor account credited with 1000. Now you can see the base currency also here. Here it is showing 82,898.01. So you can see in the foreign currency as well as your base currency. Let me pay this amount to my vendor. How I will pay this? I'll go to the payment voucher. With the quick search, you have payments option here. You can click on new. Here I'll select the required bank account from which bank I am paying. Then I'll select as USD. Here the exchange rate is 82.898 at the time of purchase. When I am paying this, I am paying as 84. My exchange rate is increased. Now I will see what happens in this case. I am just showing you. I'll just show you the two scenarios. If it is increased or if it is reduced, what will happen? I'm just paying $1000. I'll just press tab. I'll just adjust to the respective bill. I'll click on the adjust amount field and then I'll click on pick and click on OK. Now you see, by default the exchange rate difference has come here, -1101. I'll just save this. Now when I save this, I'll just go to the previous transaction. I'll click on these three bars on the right hand side, click on posting details. Now you can see here vendor A. Okay, vendor A is debited because it's a payment voucher. Bank is credited with 84,000. Okay, then exchange loss because I have paid extra money to my vendor because of my currency value has increased. Now you see, if I see in the base currency, I have paid 1,101.99 rupees extra because of this loss. Now I'll just show you how this will be affected in the ledger. Again I'll go to the ledger. I'll just select all accounts and click on OK. Now you see here I have the exchange loss account here. Now it is showing as a debited. Now where this will be affected, if you go and see your P&L, these losses will show there. Let me show you that. I'll go to profit and loss report. This is my profit and loss report. Okay, I'll just select as plain format. My account level is 4 and then click on OK. Now you see here, I can see the exchange. Now you see here, I have the exchange loss as a debit. So this is debited. Okay, now it is showing me what is my loss here. So like this is how you can see the report. Now same transaction, I'll just reduce the price and I'll show you how that will be affected. Okay, when my currency has increased, my losses have posted. Now let me give it as 81. Okay, same transaction, again I am posting, pick and then OK. Now you see my exchange difference has changed to 1898.01. Now what happens if I post this? I'll just go to the previous transaction. Again I'll go to the posting details. Now you see here, before the exchange loss was coming on the debit side. Because now I have paid less, it is coming on the credit side. That means I have gained 1898.01 as a profit. in the exchange rate difference. Now let me show you my profit and loss. What will happen when I get this? It should show in the income side. Now you see here, it is showing as a credit 1898.01. it is showing as a credit. Now you see here, before it was showing debit when the losses incurred. Now when I gained this, it is showing 1898.01 as credit. So this is how the exchange rate difference postings will come into picture. The same scenario will apply in the customer invoices also. Suppose I'll just give you one example. The same transaction, let us take in the sales part. If you have sold goods for $1,000, okay, at the time of receiving the money, okay, when you sold it, that time your exchange rate was 82. When you are receiving from your customer, if it is 84, that means you have gained more profit. That means you will be benefited. In case if the currency value get reduced, even if your customer pays you, you will get losses. So this is how the exchange rate gain or loss postings will come into the picture. Hope I have answered your questions. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you.